you hire someone to do a job and then they come there and they do that job, and then you try to proposition them for something that they did not come there to do, that is not their job, that's harassment.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a very interesting video and it has gone viral and people are talking about it, but I also want you guys to let me know what you think about it. So it's a video of a lady that does this decoration thing and all that, recording a 12-year anniversary hotel room that she went to decorate for this couple. So she finished doing the decoration and she started filming like at work, and in that recording you could clearly hear the man that paid her to come and decorate the hotel room for his 12 years wedding anniversary literally physically sexually harassing her, making proposal to her, telling her that, oh, come on, and she keeps saying like, no, you're married. You're like, oh no, I have $200, like literally begging for her to have sex with him. And this all went on. This man keeps going on and on. She posted the sneak peek of it, and then she posted it on social media, which where all the drama started. She posted it, and this got a lot of attention. And the wife is calling this lady to take down the video. The man is texting this lady, threatening the lady that why would she post the video. And this lady went on to even disclose more information about the situation, what happened, how this man literally harassed her multiple times at the cost of when she was doing this job that this man hired her to do. This man was keep pushing, and she keeps saying no, but this man keep pushing. And then the wife is on the call trying to tell her that, oh, it's because he was drunk. Like, girl. Anyway, guys, I need you guys to see this viral video. Then the lady in question responding to everything that is going on. And then the phone call, she played the phone call for us to hear. And then a couple of people's response to it. And then we'll come back and talk more.
Take 200?
Nah,
No more than that?
nah, I'm good.
You know, when nobody don't know won't hurt.
Nah, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Nothing wrong with it. It'll change your mind, yo.
Nah,
I'll put 200 on the table right now.
nah. Come on, you're married. That's inappropriate.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta have faith.
You too. You gotta be faithful to your wife.
I am faithful.
So y'all, they took down the post that I made of the screenshot where he texted me. It got reported. It was taken down. So I'm going to try to repost it on this video as well. So if you want to go ahead and, oh my God, I can't even talk right now. But if you guys want to go ahead and pause and take a screenshot, then you're more than welcome to do so, to read what he sent me and my response. His wife also called me. She did ask me to take the post down because she was getting messages. I told her I'd think about it, but as I'm thinking about it, I'm not taking it down. I feel like for my own safety, because of how he texted me, I'm not taking it down. Unless the police or an attorney tells me otherwise, it's staying up for now. And yes, but the wife did tell me that he was intoxicated. After that was an excuse. I'm going to post some of the recording from the phone call.
With you and Roderick, it shouldn't have never happened. I don't know what. I know Roderick had been, from what I understand, he was intoxicated. And it just shouldn't happen. I'm calling you because I do see that you put this all over social media. And I'm going to ask you, woman to woman, if you could please remove that. I don't want a lot of people messaging me. I don't want a whole bunch of comments on my post. I don't want that. And with all of this posting and things like that, it's just costing me too much. It's already bad enough that it was put up, but it's the fact that I'm now starting to receive all these messages. So I'm just asking you.
Hold on, because it was already bad enough that it was put up, but it was bad enough that I had to experience it. Anyway.
If you could please remove this post.
I'm going to think about it for your sake. I'll think about it because I'm a girl's girl. I'm going to think about it for you. But for right now, it's going to stay up until I think about it overnight. He did text me saying that he's coming for me, so I'm taking that as a threat.
Please ignore any messages that you receive from him. Roderick, I feel like he's just upset because it's out there.
Of course he is.
Y'all know
Imagine how I felt, though. I'm a young girl
Yeah.
who owns a business, came out there to do a service that he booked me for, and I finished the service. He came in and started doing that, not taking no for an answer. All you see in the video is that there's parts I did not post of him saying, "I love the single life." You're married.
Well, I like the single life too.
Only that, but when we left in front of Valet, he kept going. Valet had to step in because I told him, "Get me the out of here." I also spoke to the manager of the hotel, told him, "Be careful of housekeepers going in there." And I went ahead and went straight to the police department and pressed charges for sexual harassment because there's clear as day sexual harassment in the videos. He's probably mad that it's posted on there, but unfortunately he has to face the consequences of his actions. What he did is not okay. Yes, I'll go ahead and take down his information and stuff like that. I did not dox him or anything. What I did was actually legal. And I'll go ahead and also let them know to not message you. So I'll let them know that as well. But the video is going to stay up for now until I finish thinking about it. That's just how it's going to go. He should have thought about this before he did what he did.
No, I can certainly understand. He was definitely intoxicated. So
Oh, I know, because Valet said that to me. They said, because in front of Valet, he kept going and going and going on. "Hey, I own businesses. I could take care of you. We look good together." I even said, "Hey, you're like my father's age. You know, you're probably older than my father. Like, leave me alone." And they saw me shaking and I was on the verge of tears. And they said, "Oh, he had been drinking here while you were up there decorating." So I knew he was intoxicated, but that does not excuse anything at all. At all. He knew, and not only that, but he knew I was recording because I said, "Now I'm going to record for my social media purposes." I documented it. I said that clear as day, and he kept going and going and going. So he knew I was recording. I don't know why he was so bold. Even if he was intoxicated, that's not an excuse at all to go ahead and sexually harass a woman. So it is what it is. If he's mad, then he's going to have to take it to the chin. Just like I had to.
And tell me, Crystal, what exactly did he do to sexually harass you?
Go listen to the video. Sexual harassment is when you keep propositioning a woman over and over and over again and not taking no for an answer. I said, "No, thank you." He kept going. I kept saying, "No, thank you." He kept going. I kept saying, "No." He kept going. I was polite as possible because there's women that for rejecting a man. That is clear as day sexual harassment. Also bribing me and trying to offer me money and all that, that is illegal. Not only that, but there's witnesses. There's video footage from the elevators that the police will get, video footage in front of Valet and the Valet employees who kept listening to him as well when we were in Valet, and then he kept going and going. I kept saying no, 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 no. One time saying no should have been enough. But the fact that I had to say no, 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 no multiple times. In the video alone, I said no, I don't know how many times. And that's a short video. So it is clear as day sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a crime. So.
Okay. All right. That's fine. My only question is if you could just take down the post, because like I said, I'm just receiving too many questions and too many responses, and I've seen it. I see what you said. I see what you stated. I see what you posted. So I just have a lot of people telling me to go look at it. So I'm just asking, woman to woman, if you could just remove the post.
I'll think about it.
Wives like him are the reason that husbands like Roderick do the shit that they do over and over and over again with little to no consequence. What really bothers me is the fact that after he did that, he then texts her threats about making it public. If you hire someone to do a job and then they come there and they do that job, and then you try to proposition them for something that they did not come there to do, that is not their job, that's harassment. That's harassment, and you know what kind of harassment it is. But then for this woman to be more mad that the girl posted the video on the internet than the fact that your husband is going around doing this to people is absolutely insane. The wife Miss Kim tries to make excuses like, oh, he was intoxicated. She repeatedly says to that girl, y'all shouldn't have happened, as opposed to he shouldn't have done that to you. And she's like, well, I'll think about it because I do respect other women. I'll consider taking it down. The girl's name is Crystal. I'll consider taking it down, but I need the night to think about it because he's texting me threatening messages. Oh, he's coming for me, this, that, and the third. And she's like, oh, just ignore him. No,
Exactly.
no, just ignoring him. You can choose to ignore your husband's behavior all you want. The rest of the world does not have to. And the fact that you're saying like, oh, I'm receiving these messages as opposed to you're harassed, you're lucky you're not calling the jail to bail him out. Are you crazy? And let me be completely clear. The huge issue here is Roderick. I'm not saying that Roderick is not a problem. I'm saying that Roderick being a problem goes without being said. But that wife, that's that nasty behavior that you never expect. You never expect it.
It'll take 200.
Nah,
No more than that.
nah, I'm good.
You know, when nobody don't know, won't hurt.
It's ironic how men's big romantic gestures are often the worst PR for marriage and relationships. So the woman taking the video is a professional who creates these romantic experiences like staging scenes for people's wedding anniversaries and proposals. She decorates for this man's 12th wedding anniversary, and while she's taking the video of all she's done to put up, I guess, on her social media, he starts propositioning her, offering her $200 to go to bed with him. And you can go back and listen if you didn't catch it the first time. Oh, I have more money. I can pay you more. And it just gets worse and worse. Every time she says no, he becomes more aggressive. But this is actually a lonely wife video. Yes, his Delulu wife, when she saw the original poster's video, contacted her and asked her to take it down. Let's have a listen to that.
My only question is if you could just take down the post, because like I said, I'm just receiving too many questions, and I just have a lot of people telling me to go look at it. So I'm just asking, woman to woman, if you could just remove the post.
I'll think about it.
So that video is tagged below as well. But long story short, first the wife calls up the decorator and says, oh, well, he was drunk. She starts making excuses. And thank God for the decorator not falling for that crap, holding her feet to the fire and saying, I don't care if he was drunk. It's no excuse. I should have had to say no one time. I'm not a pro. I'm not an S worker. I had to say no so many times. And she's like, there are witnesses. He was still harassing me at the Valet, in the elevator. And she also posted another video with screenshots. After she put up her video on her page, the man started harassing her and threatening her on her phone, like, text messaging her, threatening her physically. But back to the lonely wife. The language people will use will tell you everything you need to know. Oh, I'm asking you woman to woman. They didn't have an affair. That's what that parlance is typically used for. Oh, I'm coming to you woman to woman. And if you listen to the other videos of the voice recordings, the wife says, what happened between you and husband's name? Oh, that never should have happened. Again, between you all, woman to woman. This language makes it seem like they're having some sort of consensual encounter. Let me explain something to you. Pick-me's do not differentiate. That is why when these poor girls go to their mothers and tell them that the mother's boyfriend has been harassing them, the mother's like, oh, you think you've grown? You think you're going to take my man? They see any contact, consensual or not, as a challenge to their supremacy. They see anything he inflicts on another woman as attention that she's not getting. All the pick-me cares about is her situation. So she doesn't care if you got harassed. She doesn't care if you got assaulted. She doesn't care if you got hurt. Because all that matters to her is male validation. Which leads us to the other thing she says at the end of the video. Oh, well, I'm getting so many questions. People keep telling me to go see it. Can you just take it down? What the women, like myself, tell you all the time has once again been proven true. If you want a man, if you want marriage, all you have to do is settle and take nonsense. These women know who they are married to. This is not a surprise. It's not a shock. She's just mad that she's gotten exposed as being in a trash marriage and she can't point out this fake gesture of niceness to show off her marriage. She's embarrassed. As well she should be. But honestly, so much of the time, these big over-the-top romantic gestures people see online on social media are just the man covering up his everyday rank behavior. Or in this case, for him, a means to get another victim. A means for him to be in a hotel room with a woman and try to proposition. Honestly, I have to laugh to keep from screaming. The demographics are so ridiculous. Imagine it's your 12th wedding anniversary and the first thing this man thought was, this is an excuse for me to get another woman in a hotel room. This is the so-called magical love and romance you're going to miss out on if you don't get married. And the wife is mad. She wants the video taken down because now she cannot lord her married lady status over all her friends. When her friends tell her her man is trash and they saw him on the corner with yet another woman, she always says, y'all are just jealous. Y'all just trying to break up my happy home. You don't know what we have. And now what they have in their hands is incontrovertible proof that your man is a scumbag. These women, these pick-me's, they don't care about being cheated on. They care about being exposed. Did you hear her voice? She didn't sound surprised. She sounded tired. She was like, yo, can you just take this video down? She wasn't even going back and forth with the woman. Yeah, she was saying in the beginning he was drunk, but she wasn't like, oh, you made this up. Oh, you seduced him. She was just over it. You can tell she's done this a million times before. Happy anniversary to you, right? But she doesn't care. The wife is going to stay as long as she keeps getting her grand gestures to show off to all the other ladies. As long as she gets her portion of male validation from having a husband, she is going to be right there by his side. Think about how low your self-esteem has to be to settle for this. I mean, clearly she knows that he's cheating and attempting to cheat all the time. That not a day goes by, even their anniversary, that he's not thinking about how to get another woman in bed. What a miserable life. But some women really think that this is preferable to being single. And y'all keep asking me for a Sarah Kim video. I did just finish this project I'm working on. So I'll give you a teaser. Women like that who are paying to be exploited because she is the breadwinner and her man don't work nowhere in America, what they're paying for is the clout of being a married woman. The ability to say, my husband. Embarrassing. At least the woman who claimed she just paid $10K to a dating coach to meet her now fiance was probably lying for clout and trying to scam y'all. But this woman really gets up at 5 a.m. every day doing all this extra work to perform hyperfemininity for a man who works 0 places in America. If you put those patriarchal titles and that male validation on a pedestal, you are going to pay with your life. So please, please come to yourself now while there's still time. Because I keep telling y'all, 2025 is the year of consequences, and we see them playing out every day. So if you don't want to see them playing out in your own life, stop it. That's it. Like and follow for more.
Always love Cece's think piece. Please go down in the comment section and share your thought about this story down in the comment section. But please, as always, keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. So yes, my own think piece, my own thought on this. First of all, it's really crazy how a lot of women, this is something that the way the wife was talking on the phone, you could clearly see that the fact that she was asking, how did it sexually harass you, is the fact that the definition of sexual harassment by a lot of women or by a lot of pick-me women are really different from what it actually is. These women don't see the basic things. It's not even basic, the seriousness of it, because they feel like it's until the man physically puts his hands on you, that is when it's a sexual harassment. You don't even know when a man keeps coming for you that it's a sexual harassment. The fact that the lady has to explain to her what a sexual harassment is, for me, is like, okay, what are we doing here? And the fact that this man started reaching out to this lady to take down the video, like it's coming for her and all that, that really speaks volume. But like Cecilia said, a lot of this grand gesture they do. I personally, I like grand gesture, like do it, okay? But the truth is that most married women, coming from a married woman herself, most married women, not all, most married women, they camouflage what the loneliness epidemic that they are going to see. This loneliness epidemic that is going on is not just for the single people. It's not just for the men, or it's going all right. Even in married people, we have lonely married people, both the men and both the women, especially the women, because a lot of the women, they've given and they've poured and they've tried everything to keep that man to, but the man is still out there on the street like he never left. And most of all these grand gestures usually used to cover up something, usually used to compensate for something, because probably this man has done something, hurt her some way, and is trying to make it up to her, and then decide this is their 12th year anniversary. So apparently we probably got married the same time. That was 2013, and he's doing this. And this is why, like, some people feel like having a man or getting married to a man stops a man from looking outside. See, a man that wants to shit, you like give him heaven and earth. Like the fact look like the body and the baddest ever. A man that wants to shit will shit. And this is why I said, like, when it comes to marriage, I advise people don't do marriage the traditional way, because a lot of the time the traditional way keep a lot of women, especially pick me women, in that place where they are the ones that keep absorbing stuff that does not serve them, but they will just keep doing it. And the truth is that if you want a traditional marriage to work, one person has to be the fool. And most of the time the women are the ones that are the fool. The women are the one that go on and suffer and endure and keep pushing and keep thriving and keep holding on this marriage. That's for a traditional marriage. I don't have anything against finding a companion, being with someone, having a man. I don't have anything against it. Like I always tell people, yeah, is that do it the non-traditional way. The non-traditional way is to cater for a man, and a lot of women, our mothers did it, we did it. The marriage or setting is that we're catering to a man. We're trying. The goal of the marriage is to make sure you hold on to that marriage. That is it for us women. But if it's done on the non-traditional way, where you know yourself, you put yourself first, this would not even be it in. And a lot of women are going through things like this where their men is just out there fooling around. And for me, it's not just the fact they're fooling around, they're going to fool around and then come back home with a lot of disease, STDs, STIs, like and all that, like just because the fact that you want to be married. Not all parara. Do you know what they call all this grand gesture? We call it parara in Nigeria. Not all parara is because of love. Like, just see how this man was just being exposed and he's angry about it. They're angry about, like, for her to take down video. I like the fact that this lady did not take down the video. Hold on to, like, when you do anything, do it with your full chest and stand the consequences of it. That's just it. Like, I don't know why. Like, I just pray that a lot of women get to that place where they always choose themselves, where they always pick themselves, not being a pick me for a man, wanting a man to pick them, always pick themselves and ask themselves, how is this situation serving me? The fact that the wife is out there making excuses for him, oh, he was drunk, like, that makes it right. And that's why they will call her a pick me, and that's why she comes across like a pick me, because rather than her like admitting and owning up to what her husband did, she just all around making excuses for him and try to like avoid, like, how did he sexual harass you? Oh, ignore him. Why will I ignore a man that is physically threatening me? Why should I ignore a man? So this is something that she has done, that, oh, ignore him, ignore him. She herself has ignored him for all his silly behavior, and it has got to this point. Ladies, see, know exactly how you want to be treated, know exactly how you want to be loved. And if it does not, if anybody you're with does not love you and treat you the way you want to, it's fine to be by yourself. It's fine to be alone. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section. I really love to know what you guys think about this conversation, this story, down in the comment section. But as always, be respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be supporting this channel and this guy. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.